Welcome to episode 20 of SignhouseTV. On this episode, I'm really excited to talk and show you all about our Philips video walls. Hi and welcome to our demo center in DIP. In our headquarters here, we have a little demo center where we showcase some of the latest and best products from our digital signage range. Behind me is our Philips 55-inch ultra narrow bezel video wall. So this bezel here has a 1.8 millimeter bezel to bezel total thickness, so 0.9 on each screen, which we've assembled and looped through the display ports to show 4K content right now, which is make sure your screens and your settings on your video is to 4K so you can see some of the effect, but it really if you see it in real life, you will really see the effect of it. It's a great product obviously for digital signage, and is very common more and more in public spaces for dynamic information, for video content in fashion, retail, electronic stores, anywhere where you want to really elevate the level of the atmosphere for the customer experience, especially with high-end content, with high-end video, with informational videos, product presentations directly on the screens. This is a great product for that, and especially this is the latest and greatest in terms of the technology right now that's used at a wide scale in a variety of stores and retail locations. With 1.8 narrow bezel, as you can see, the bezels behind me are extremely slim, so it's become half of what was most common last year. Last year, most of our customers, most of the users of video walls were using 3.5 millimeter bezel. So as every year the technology is improving in terms of the video quality, the contrast ratio, so you can see really great colors throughout the screen. Obviously these screens also can be assembled in portrait orientation, multiple columns and even more rows, and we can help you we can give you or your installation team some guidance on how to get through it, especially in terms of tiling it, in terms of setting up the media players also, because that's a very critical part if you want to play high-end content on those videos. The media player and the processes in it will determine the quality of the video output you're going to get on the screen. As I mentioned, the 1.8 millimeter bezel is really the high end today of video walls and also in our Philips range, and still a great product and still widely used is the 3.5 millimeter bezel to bezel, which is, yes, it is thicker than this, but at most viewing angles when people are standing a bit further away looking at the digital signage, especially at larger installations, it's not going to be as noticeable, and it's still a great option, especially when if you're considering high resolution LED screens. This still comes in at a great price level when you're using the 3.5 millimeter product, and you can see it in real life applications in a number of really great projects that we've done with our partners, like a lot of the Vox cinemas today. If you've seen their digital foyer, the foyers where they have a really cool user experience, they use a lot of them. The Ferrari store, the iconic stores, and a really cool installation that's going to be coming up very soon and we'll feature on the channel is installation of the product, the 3.5 millimeter product, all across the Dubai World Trade Center expansion, or the extension, sorry, where they're going to install a couple of hundred of these screens, and that's going to be a great place where a lot of people will see it in real life applications. And really encourage you to come down to our demo center where we can show you the product in real life, because seeing is believing, and if you need any tips or tricks, we can show you those guidelines. Something to really important, we can show you those guidelines. Something really important to remember with this product is that it's really fragile, and especially customers who've installed them or digital signage integrators would know that. And if you're getting into it, it's very important to be very careful. The 3.5mm product itself is fragile, and then when you have the 1.8, it's even more fragile. So always important to take the right precautions in installation when you're putting these screens up compared to your consumer screens. And if you're looking for any of the accessories as well, whether it be cables, media players to play that high-end content, which is so critical, with the right graphic card, the brackets, fixed, push, pull, fixed or push and pull brackets, or the stands for where you can mount it, like the one where you're mounting this 2x2 video wall. Make sure to get in touch, give us your inquiry, we can help you out with them. And I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks a lot.